To become a legend in the UFC, a fighter needs someone to push her to be great. McGregor had Diaz, Jones had Cormier, and Silva had Sonnen. Each series didn't just pit the best against the best, but it matched up rivals that had personal scores to settle. And when the octagon door shut, the bad blood reached a boiling point. Who will be the one to step up and put this feud to rest? Or give up bragging rights once and for all?
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. All right, so here she is making her way to the octagon, and you gotta think she'll have to bottle the emotions here tonight. This is not just another fight. Despite what she has said during fight week, this is a rivalry matchup. These fighters do not like each other. They might not even bury the gauntlet after the fight. There is legitimate bad blood here. Let's see which woman rises above it and gets her hand raised here tonight.
This woman has frightening knockout power. Absolutely thunderous power behind both her punches and her kicks. She is a real threat to knock anyone out in this division.
A grappler at her core, but with power for days. Here is the mean, nasty Venezuelan vixen, Juliana Pena. She is a no-nonsense fighter who became the first woman to win the Ultimate Fighter back in 2013, dealt with a devastating knee injury, but when she returned, she did so with guns blazing and immediately vaulted into bantamweight title contention. Juliana Pena chasing down UFC glory and looking to pick up where she left off tonight.
This girl is one of the very best defensive fighters in the sport. She is so good at blocking strikes and so difficult to hit cleanly in a vulnerable area. Her blocking technique is something that all young should watch and try to emulate.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Bad intention. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane, Washington, Juliana, the Venezuelan vixen, Pena!
There for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, great to be back here in T-Dot. The fight is underway at Air Canada Center right here in Toronto. All right, so here we go with round 1 of this rivalry matchup. Oh, big shot! All right, here we go. First round is underway. You know about her jiu-jitsu game. She is a... Whoa!
This could be it.
Haymakers out of the exchange.
Nice.
Tell me what you want with a bot. Looking like a sip of a lot of mama, keep it like I hit it up. I'm lava, danger, the hips of a stranger. See you through your but make you rearrange. What you wanted, then and you about to pay for this behavior. I heard Lito, mommy's he say Jesucristo.
Coming up next, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. So here's the Albuquerque, New Mexico native and Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC bantamweight champ, Holly Holm knocked out Ronda Rousey back in 2015. Little adversity since, but Holly Holm, whether it's 135 pounds or 145, still very much a force to be reckoned with.
This girl has a ridiculous chin, and a chin like hers is such an amazing asset to have. She can take shots, she has massive confidence in her ability to take shots, and she stays in the pocket and lands big bombs with her counter strikes.
All right, so here she is making her way to the octagon, and this is a first for her. First time on the main card. Her previous UFC fights were all on the prelims. Now we'll see if the performance can raise up with the added pressure. She has become a very popular fighter. Bigger audience here in the house tonight. A lot more eyeballs will be on this fight than her last one. We'll see if her performance can come up to that level as she tries to stamp herself a title contender in her first fight on the main card.
This girl is such a well-rounded fighter. She has a full arsenal of techniques at her disposal, and because she's so well-rounded, you never really know what she's going to do. Excellent takedowns, but excellent striking as well. Very good submissions, very good submission defense. She literally can do it all.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. Round two here.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Oh, she continues to work the body here to great effect. Well, Holmes lowering. Oh! Huge right hand!
This could be it right here.
Oh!
Huge kick misses.
Well, at this point, she hasn't really thrown any appreciable strikes to the body thus far in this fight. Might not be a bad time to start. Mix things up a little bit more, try to slow your... Oh! Liver kick!
Oh, what a body shot.
Well, she has landed some very significant strikes.
Right to the liver.
Oh! Well, that is exactly how you seize the main card spotlight as she gets it.
Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. I don't go out my circle.